Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Deputy on the time, faculty member, student. After having such a wonderful presentation, it is very difficult for me to say new things. But still, being a librarian, I'll give library perspective, how we are doing our job to access such kind of literature available on internet or databases or repository like this. You know, book is not a new concept. Right from Stone Age to Bronze to even Iron Age, the books had different form. But literally today we consider book is, after the Gutenberg press, 1440 something. After the invention of this press, the book as such start, multiplying and copies were easy. Earlier, the manuscripts were there, all the handwritten jobs and that kind of literature was there. It is being considered that publishing is the oldest industry in the world, and thousands and thousands books are publishing every year. Like even in India, 2,700 to 800 means 2700-2800 किताबें रोज पब्लिश हो रही हैं इंडिया में. So sometimes it is very difficult for us to control that kind of literature since it is being exponentially growing. So the role of library come into the picture. If you see the history of library, it goes like, book. Ancient period, there were, Nalanda University and even Takshila, Vikramshila, all were having good number of document. I'm not using word book because it's a different form, manuscript or something like that. Then in a medieval period, Mughals were very good. They always encouraged scholars, although it was not publicly available, but still they were encouraging, they were having library in their, mahal or whatever you call it. But if you see the modern library concept in India, it was started with Syagi Gaikwad. He was considered father of library, not library science, in somewhere 1910. But the actual library science, library was started, and somewhere 1920, Professor S.R. Ranganathan, he was our father of library science in India. Basically, he was a mathematician. He was not trained librarian. Then, that time, Vice Chancellor of that university appointed him as a librarian and sent it to Europe or other places to see the library there. He wrote so many books, articles on library science. But his major book, which I consider, was the 5 Laws of Library Science, which is the, entire synthesis of library discipline, library services, whatever we are providing today. It was envisioned by S.R. Ranganathan in somewhere 1927, although the book was published in 1931, 5 Laws of Library Science. What were these laws? How they are important today? Even we are talking about paperless library, this library, digitized library, all library. But if you see the synthesis of those laws, first law, he said, books are for use. How simple is that? Whatever you are writing, whatever you are selecting in library, it has to be some use. Then second law, he says, every reader his or her book. Then third law, he says, every book its reader. And fourth law, save the time of reader. And the fifth law, which is very important today, whatever is happening, because of this fifth law, library is a growing organism. He categorically said that the growth of library should be like child growth. One should have adaptability, whatever condition it could be. Whether it is the economic condition is very poor, maybe technological advancement is there. So the adaptability should be there. And today you see all the libraries, they are adapting technology very well because of these guiding principles for us. Since I have been involved in mega digitization project, today you may call it National Digital Library, which is being hosted by IIT Kharagpur. But earlier this was not the situation. That time this project was handled by Indian Institute of Science. And I was principal investigator for Western region, all Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra. And during my period, we covered, we digitized 3 crore pages. Entire region was covered at the time. So that is why I know, it is very easy to convert born digital. Means like most of people, you are submitting your thesis in a digital form. It's very difficult to convert. Just we have to put the metadata in different standard and convert it to whatever repository we are sending. But when you are converting old literature, because the font problem, the brutality is there, so it is very difficult. That is why I am saying I must congratulate Premji Foundation, because they had 1770 literature. And converting it is very difficult. So my humble request is, although this is a very good project, but it's still that this National Digital Library, you must, it is nothing, it is an integration of such kind of project. Now it is a nodal agency, Ministry of Education. They have assigned this job to them. And around 40 artifacts were there. When I am saying artifact, means book, journals, all kind of monograph, all kind of literature are there. So you just use that literature also. And the important fact of such kind of effort is all you can access multiple literature at one click. 24/7. Even we are providing remote access facility. I am very sorry. People are not using that much potential, because a lot of e-books are in the library. Although now trend is increasing, but still, as compared to other university. And such kind of effort is very important to to intact our literature for posterity. This is a challenge for us. After few years, you will find that these all books were not available. So at least such effort will help us to keep all this rich literature for posterity. Okay, just start using them. And I would say some quote while ending this, because organizer had given me 5 minutes, so I have already taken 7-8 minutes. You know, the journey of lifetime start with turning the pages. जब आप बच्चे होते हैं तो आपको सिखाया जाता है कि ऐसे किताब को पलटो, ऐसे पलटो. Open a book, grow your mind and imagination. So this is what the message I want to give you. Thank you very much.